All right, so continuing on with these 10 reasons why the Torah cannot be, in the words of First Fruits of Zion and various other Hebrew roots movement that takes similar organizations that take similar stances, it cannot be perfect, eternal, unchanging. And even if we only had Torah, if that was the only scripture we had, the first 5 books of the Bible, the books of Moses, if that was the only thing we had, this viewpoint still would fall, because there is progressive revelation within the Torah itself. What do I mean by that? I mean that within the Torah, the requirements of God, the law of God, the commands of God change. If Torah were a reflection of the very nature of God, if it was the foundation for holy and righteous living for every people in every place in every age, and I've seen variations on that theme, that idea, that notion throughout things published by First Fruits of Zion. They've said that in a variety of ways, in a variety of contexts. The idea that this law, these commands given at Sinai to Moses are a reflection of the very nature of God. They therefore can never change. If that were true, why didn't God give the content of the law of Moses, the content, the stuff, the rituals, the behavioral commands? Why didn't he give them to Adam and Eve? Or to Noah? Okay, so in Noah's day, right, wickedness is everywhere. He starts over with Noah. Why doesn't he give it to Noah? Why wait? If it is the basis for holy and righteous living, didn't Noah need to know this? Or, okay, what about Abraham? He doesn't give it to Abraham. God didn't give Abraham the sign of circumcision until Genesis 17, after Ishmael was born. He'd lived in Canaan for years. Why didn't God command Abraham to keep kosher? Now, the festivals themselves, they certainly cannot have an eternal aspect, right? They celebrate a specific point in history. That is one of their main focus, right? Events that didn't occur until the Exodus, of things that wouldn't make any sense to earlier generations. And they're organized around a calendar that doesn't exist in Abraham's day. There's just example after example after example within the Torah itself of progressive revelation. The idea that God is revealing himself to his people more and more as time goes on. Which, of course, is exactly what he does in Jesus Christ. In the incarnation is the fullness, the final revelation of the nature and purpose and will and guidance of God for his people, because it is God in the flesh. It is more than Torah could be, because it is God in the flesh. But, again, that doesn't work if your theory is that Torah is perfect, eternal, unchanging, etc., etc., etc. That's not the way the Torah views itself. That's not what certainly the book of Genesis reveals a very different picture. And that's a problem for these folks, one they can't overcome. Thank you.